And welcome to the Ouachita Sports Digital Network for Ouachita Softball. We're going to send it right to the national anthem. And after the honoring of America, I'd like to formally welcome you to Pete Langston Field here live here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network for some Tiger softball action. Today, Ouachita hosting the team across the street, the Henderson State Reddies, in this midweek matchup. This game was originally scheduled for yesterday, but thankfully for all of our OSDN folks who just came in from the San Antonio Final Four, they moved it back a day. So here I am, and I'd also like to thank the people in the trailer for jumping on and helping as well. Thank you to our directors, Gavin Wallace, Priscilla Leverett, and Chloe Velleman for all of their work today. I'm Isaac Bourne, and thank you for tuning in. So, the woman in the circle today for Ouachita, it'll be freshman Katie Amador this season so far with a 3.67 ERA, and she'll be going up against this Henderson lineup. Looking at the batting order for the Reddies, starting off will be Hillary Akers, the sophomore, followed up by Justine Birch and Macy Hoskins for the first three, followed up by Josie Copeland, Brooke Johnson, Riley Carey, Josie Golden, Jay Albiter, and rounding out the lineup in the 9-hole will be Mackenzie Williams. Now looking at this Ouachita infield, out at pitcher, you obviously see the freshman Amador, but then out in the infield at first base, it'll be Jordan Merritt. Second base, Bailey King. Shortstop will be Remington Adams, and at third base, Jesselyn Ahrens. Meanwhile, in the outfield, in right field will be Emily Reed, left field Olivia C., and in center field will be Caitlin Province, as the easy out is made by Remington Adams.
Center fielder Justine Birch.
After that easy out to start the inning, Amador should look up against Justine Birch on the season. The senior at the plate, she's got a 3.39 average. This will be her 122nd at-bat, the second most among the entire team. And she'll get the slap shot, and they're gonna call her safe. Excuse me, that one wasn't out. What a grab by Jordan Merritt that time to get her glove on the ball. Excuse me, a little bit of a, she'll go back to the plate. Excuse me, they might have whistled that one a foul ball. Amador, she'll find the strike zone that time. After a little bit of confusion to start off the count. And that one, it'll lay itself right on our crowd mic, as you can hear on your speakers there. Crowd mic just a little bit, if it's just a little bit too loud for you, just let us know. 1-2 count on the board. And she'll foul that one off to the right side. Staying in there very well so far for Justine Birch. And Amador unable to put it through the center, so we've got a 2-2 count. She's still got the advantage here, but it dwindling just slightly. It is a full count, excuse me. You know, you start off with some growing pains, and that time, though, it'll go right to the glove of Remington Adams. I know one player that did not start off with those growing pains. Adams, she's got 2 outs so far in this one on the assist and now the put out. Now that's going to set up the 3-hole for Henderson State. It'll be left fielder Macy Hoskins. The sophomore's batting .342 on the season. This Henderson lineup very top heavy. You'll see the first 4 batters here all batting over 300.
Look good, Katie. Look good, Katie. 0-4-4.
And Amador, she finds the inside corner. And this freshman pitcher, Katie Amador, native of Burleson, Texas, she really has been a great surprise for Coach Jackson this season. And that was a swing and a miss. 1 strike away here from sending the Tigers to the plate. And that one's going to hit the dirt for Amador. And lucky enough for the Tigers, there's no runners on base. Hoskins, a dangerous batter. She's got 6 home runs this season, leading the Reddies. And she'll put a bat to it, out into left field, and the grab is made. Credit Olivia C. on the put out. That'll send us to a break. Ouachita keeps the Reddies off the bases so far, and we'll be right back here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
Almost every day and look at the stuff. It's not going away. Think before you post.
If you love them enough to suck the snot out of their nose at 4 a.m., then surely you'll check NHTSA.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
For years, we've said we'll be on your side, by your side.
We all stand by that promise.
And I'm proud to be a part of a team of attorneys who are prepared
to be on your side and by your side.
So if you've been injured,
we'll be on your side, by your side.
Now, welcome back to the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. Excuse me, we had some audio issues for a second. But in the circle for the Reddies, Jersey Cabana, the junior for Henderson State. And the Ouachita Tigers, they'll take to the plate for the first time today. Starting off in the order will be Caitlin Province. She'll be followed up by Bailey King, Emily Reed, Marley Huddleston, Remington Adams, Jesselyn Ahrens, Jordan Merritt, Emma Scales, and Olivia C. in the 9-hole. And this game, quite in fact, not a midweek game, and might be easy for you guys to confuse, is the last time these two teams faced off was about a month ago on March 11th. This is the 3rd game of that series, which has been pushed back and rescheduled a plethora of times. Ouachita is leading in the series. They won the first 2. And now this is the 3rd game of that series. Province. So far, she's staring down a 3-1 count. And that one, it'll go past her on the inside, and so now a full count here for Jersey Cabana. On the season, she's got a 2.30 ERA, and this is her 18th appearance of the season, 14th start. Province, she'll pop that one up into foul territory, and the grab can't be made. 3 different Henderson defenders running out there to grab it. Among those was third baseman for the Reddies, Hillary Akers. And that one finds the outside, and caught looking to start off this inning will be Caitlin Province.
Second baseman, Bailey King.
And that'll set up the 2-hole for the Tigers. Bailey King, the sophomore, is batting .336 on the season. First one will find the middle. And the slap shot to the right side cannot be grabbed. And great effort by King to get to the base. And that throw just eluding the glove of first baseman for the Reddies, Brooke Johnson. So King, she'll be the first runner on base for Ouachita, and that'll set up in the 3-hole Emily Reed. On the season, she's batting .331. And she's got a monstrous 9 home run season, going for double digits as that one had the power. And woo, just barely is gonna miss hitting a car out in foul territory. And after that foul off, Reed, 0-1 count here. From just down the road in Benton, Arkansas. And that one on the outside. And Bailey King, not too much urgency as she runs back to first base. They tried to pick her off there, just barely gets a foot on the base. And she'll pop it up, and the catch is made. Emily Reed with the power, but just can't get her bat fully on it, and that'll be the second out of the inning for Ouachita. As Reed heads to the dugout, the 4-hole, Marley Huddleston will take to the plate. Number 29 for the Tigers out of B Branch, Arkansas. Transfer from University of Arkansas, Rich Mountain. And a swing and a miss for Huddleston. And one thing to keep your eye on, Bailey King. She's tied for the most stolen bases on the season for this team, 10 for 17 on stolen base attempts. And framed up nicely by Rayleigh Carey, the catcher for this Henderson team, but just unable to find the zone. And once again, that one low and outside. It is quite a windy day with the wind blowing right out towards the outfield, so the ball will be carried if they can put a bat on it. And that one, another outside pitch. Jersey Cabana just one strike away, but also one ball away from making something happen here. Payoff pitch. Huddleston, she'll get a bat to it and keep herself alive here in the count. And that one a little too far inside, and that's going to send Huddleston to first base and put Bailey King in scoring position for the Tigers.
Now batting shortstop, Remington Adams.
And now stepping up to the plate, junior Remington Adams. She had 2 crucial plays at shortstop on the defensive side, and now she'll look to make an impact here on the batting side. She'll put that one out into the outfield, and it just barely eludes going over the fence, but that'll send a run home as Bailey King puts a number on the board to start. In the process, Adams takes 2, so now Jesselyn Ahrens. She takes to the plate with 2 runners in scoring position, and a base hit here would put the Tigers up by possibly 3. The native of DeWitt, Arkansas. Here's the senior. Watches that one go by for a strike. And Ahrens, that one's going to go right into the Tiger bullpen. And it's caught by Tiger player number 28, Emma Love. Crucial position here, 2 strikes, 1 ball. Ahrens, she puts it up and just barely can't get it down. What a grab by center fielder Justine Birch, and that'll send us to another break. Ouachita takes the 1-0 lead as they go into the second inning, and we'll be right back here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
Hey world, I have a quick message. It's about safe driving. All right, let's go. Anytime you're driving, have the seatbelt buckled tight, both hands on the wheel and your phone out of sight. When not in your hand trying to text somebody back, because if you do, your car might get smacked. The moral of the story, just put your phone down. The people on the road will stay safe and sound. Put your phone down, put your phone down. People on the road will stay safe and sound. Yeah.
At Capital Technology Group, we make your technology our priority. There are so many threats to IT these days, and we're here to help protect your data and devices. We're also by your side when things simply go wrong, whether it's servers crashing or printers breaking. We cover it all for our clients in all types of businesses. And with over 80 years of history in Arkansas, you can trust Capital Technology Group to be your business technology partner. Sign up for a free consultation at captg.com.
And welcome back to Pete Langston Field, the site of this Ouachita Battle of the Ravine game here between the Tigers and the Reddies of Henderson State. So far the Tigers, they lead 1-0 after the run batted in by Remington Adams last frame. And now that sets up the 4-hole for Henderson State and Josie Copeland. So far, she has a .352 batting average on the season, and we'll see what Amador can do against her. And Copeland is going to get that one through the infield, just right down through second base. And she'll take the first hit of the game for Henderson State and the first base of the game for the Reddies as well. Now up at the plate for HSU, first baseman Brooke Johnson, batting an even .200 on the year. And she'll bunt that one. And nice sacrifice bunt by Johnson, does exactly what she needs to do. That'll be the first out of the inning for Henderson State, but that moves Josie Copeland into scoring position at second and in perfect position for catcher Rayleigh Carey to do something with it as she steps up to the plate. And that one too far on the inside. Almost caught her swinging, but she'll hold up just at the right time.
Here we go, 5, 2, 4.
And that one put way out into the outfield, but the grab cannot be made. Olivia C. cannot get a glove to it, and rounding third is Copeland. She'll even the score up at 1 apiece after Olivia C. just unable to grab it in the sun. And that sun can be a killer, and right there proving exactly why. That's going to be the first score of the game for Henderson State with another runner in scoring position. Amador, that one will go right past her shins for the first ball of the count. Up at the plate for Henderson State, following that Rayleigh Carey play is Josie Golden, the designated player for the Reddies. That one a little too far outside for Amador, so 2-0 for the freshman. And 3-0 to start. Just can't find her spot in the batter's box. Here's Amador looking to turn things around. And she's gonna find the zone in that bottom inside corner and putting just a little bit more pressure here on Josie Golden. Golden, she'll put a bat to it, but she'll foul it off to the left side. And Katie Amador battling back from the trenches of 3-0. We'll see what she can do here with the full count. Golden, she'll pop that one up right to the infield, and Remington Adams gets right under it for another put out. 2 outs in the inning, just one more for the Tigers to keep it at 1.
Work here, Katie, work here. 0, 1, 2.
And that one out to right field, and the grab is easily made by Emily Reed, and that'll send us to another break. Ouachita relinquishes 1, tying it up at 1 apiece, but we'll see what they can do to respond in the next frame here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
For years, we've said we'll be on your side, by your side.
We all stand by that promise.
And I'm proud to be a part of a team of attorneys who are prepared.
To be on your side and by your side.
So if you've been injured,
We'll be on your side, by your side.
It's an ordinary day. Stephanie's driving home from school, like she does every day. Since she's almost home, she takes a quick glance at her phone, like she does every day. She arrives safely, like she does every day. It's another ordinary day. But then, something out of the ordinary happens. Distracted driving kills.
And taking back to the circle for her second inning of work is junior Jersey Cabana. In her first inning, she relinquished 1 run to the Tigers, but left 2 runners on base going into the break. She'll now face up against Jordan Merritt, the first baseman for the Tigers. So far on the season, Merritt batting .272. She's been a regular starter in this lineup, and we'll see what she can do here out of the 7-hole. and she'll ground that one out to the shortstop for Henderson State, and that's an easy ground out for Henderson. Easy field, an easy throw for Jay Albiter. That'll be yet another assist for her on the evening. Up next, catcher Emma Scales on the year. She's batting 174. And Cabana can't find the zone that time, so looking at a 1-1 count. Right now, if you may look at the scoreboard, it reads 3 outs, but I don't really know if you can have 3 outs and still be playing an inning, as she's going to pop that one up high and just barely missing the Tiger Fieldhouse out here at Pete C. Langston Field. And Scales pops it up again. And the grab unable to be made once again by number 14, Hillary Akers. Had to reach out behind her after it looks like she might have just outran it. And Scales, she'll live to bat another day. 1-2 count for her. 1 strike for the junior. Jersey Cabana here sends her home. Two. And Scales, she'll check her swing just in time, and that'll keep her at the plate for one more. 3-2 count. Jersey Cabana now coming with the payoff pitch. And Scales, what a battle here for the catcher. She's continuing to swing at the ones she knows are going to be strikes, just yet to put a bat on it and put it down in the field. And that one's going to get her on the inside. In Scales, what a nice battle, but it'll send her back to the dugout. And now rounding out this 9-man lineup for Ouachita will be Olivia C., the sophomore, hailing from Mustang, Oklahoma. This will be her 25th at-bat of the season here. And she'll put it right to the glove of the pitcher. But what a play by the Reddies, and that'll send us to another break. Henderson State's going to keep Ouachita off the bases in this inning, and that'll send them back to the plate after the break. We'll be right back here for more Tiger softball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
At Capital Technology Group, we make your technology our priority. There are so many threats to IT these days, and we're here to help protect your data and devices. We're also by your side when things simply go wrong, whether it's servers crashing or printers breaking. We cover it all for our clients in all types of businesses. And with over 80 years of history in Arkansas, you can trust Capital Technology Group to be your business technology partner. Sign up for a free consultation at captg.com.
Food isn't just fuel to live, it's fuel to grow. My family relied on public assistance to help provide meals for us. These meals fueled my involvement in theater and the arts as a child, which fostered my love for acting. The Feeding America network of food banks helps millions of people put food on the table. When people are fed, futures are nourished. Join the movement to end hunger, and together we can open endless possibilities for people to thrive. Visit feedingamerica.org/actnow.
Amador taking to the plate for her 3rd inning of work here. Going up against the lefty for the Reddies. That'll be number 9 in the 9 hole, Mackenzie Williams. So far, the Tigers have relinquished just 1 run. She'll find the zone, that bottom outside corner. And the slap hit, she'll put it out in the outfield and give herself a base. Credit Mackenzie Williams that time for getting it right through that gap between second baseman Bailey King and first baseman Jordan Merritt. With a runner on base, the lineup turns over for the Reddies, and that'll set up 1-hole Hillary Akers. And Amador, some speed on that one, finds the bottom of the zone. Last time Akers was at the plate, it was ground out, fielded by Remington Adams over to the first baseman, Jordan Merritt. She'll pop that one up into the outfield, and it overcomes the wall. Sophomore Hillary Akers. She'll bring 2 home and give the Reddies a 3-1 lead here in the 3rd inning. And that time just looks like Amador allowed her exactly what she wanted, and Akers took advantage. She puts a bat to it right past that left field wall. We've had some hard hits so far today, but that one, the first one to overcome the outfield. Now Jeff Jackson going out to talk to his pitcher, Katie Amador. She'll stay out for now, but this Ouachita pitching room incredibly deep right now, seeing a plethora of pitchers warming up over there in the bullpen, excuse me. Words elude me for some reason, but Maggie Huddleston, the woman warming up over there for now. Senior Justine Birch, she'll take to the batter's box. She'll follow up that 2-run home run from Hillary Akers. Sun's starting to go down here in Arkadelphia, Arkansas. Now you're going to get a sunset game as that one right down the first base line. And another good piece of hitting by the Reddies. This time, credit Justine Birch. And that one right to the ground, but it's just going to go almost in a perfect straight line right past first base and give them that base hit. Here's now Macy Hoskins. And scales the throw and just can't put a glove on the stealing Justine Birch. She'll take second on the completed steal, as Remington Adams can't put a glove on her. Now in scoring position, here are the Reddies. Hoskins on the year. She's already got 25 RBIs, second on the team. She'll foul that one off right down onto home plate. Amador in need of a strike here to give the Tigers their first out of the inning. And that one does go foul, does not go right down the third base line. So she'll stay alive. And yet another tip for Macy Hoskins. She's just battled so far in this count, and Amador continues to throw blow after blow at her. Just one ball here. She'll pop that one up, and Amador makes the easy grab. And the Tigers really needed that one. That'll put them with their first out of the inning. And after the Reddies have already scored 2 here, they want to keep them off the board further. Now here on the 4-hole, Josie Copeland. She's looking to bring in Justine Birch over in scoring position on second. And she'll ground that one over to King, and the easy throw is made to Jordan Merritt for the putout. The sacrifice, though, does send yet another runner, Justine Birch, to third base. So in a bit of a pinch here, here's Amador pitching against the 5-hole Brooke Johnson. Last time she was at the plate, it was a sacrifice bunt. Amador, that one too far to the outside. And Amador, that one just barely eludes the zone. 3-0 here. We've seen her battle back from this before. Looking to keep yet another runner off base. And that one right past her shins, and Amador, she'll walk her first batter of the game. Now in the 6-hole for the Reddies, number 33, Rayleigh Carey. Last time Carey was at the plate, she batted in the first run of the game for Henderson. Amador, that one will hit the dirt, and now you see Coach Jeff Jackson starting to talk to the umpire. Looks like it might be a lineup change here for the Tigers. Not sure if it'll be in the circle.
8 for 11, 8 for 11.
And it'll be 8 for 11, just like you hear it. You see the infield start to, excuse me, that is not Coach Jeff Jackson, guys. I promise you that I know that. That's head coach Joel Worthington of Henderson State. He's making a crucial substitution for his team. Ouachita infield deliberating between themselves, just one out away from keeping Henderson off the board further. The Reddies do have that runner on first and on third. And Scales, she'll hold up for a second, make the throw to third, and then Ahrens will try to get the put out over at second. That one not in time, so now 2 runners in scoring position for the Reddies. Amador looking at a 1-1 count here. That one tipped, and that one will hit the back net. 1-2 for the Reddies. Rayleigh Carey hoping to prolong this inning here. Amador just 1 strike away from sending her team back to the dugout. And Carey, she'll put that one down in center field. And what a throw out from center field. Caitlin Province makes the throw down to Emma Scales, and they'll just allow one run after Scales gets the tag at home. But in the process, Henderson State does go up 4-1 in the inning. Ouachita will look to respond after the break here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back. Dad! You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
NCAA athletes don't just compete, they make history. Representing our nation with pride and excellence, they bring home the hardware. Our college campuses serve as training grounds for the next generation of stars. Catch tomorrow's Olympians and Paralympians on the NCAA Championship stage today.
And welcome back to Pete C. Langston Field. Now stepping up to the plate for the Tigers, number 4, Caitlin Province, as the lineup turns over for the Tigers. Still in the circle for Henderson State, junior Jersey Cabana, looking to maintain her 2.30 ERA on the season. She'll find the middle of the strike zone for a 1-1 count. Province, last time she was at the plate, she was struck out by Cabana. And that time, they're gonna say it hit her leg. So Province, somehow she'll keep herself alive, fouling it off her own leg. And so instead of the tag out here, we'll see what happens. That one finds the top corner. Eludes the top corner, excuse me, 2-2. And Province puts it down out in right field. And that'll be enough to give the Tigers their first base of the inning. And that'll set up the leader in batting average for this Ouachita team, Bailey King, batting .336 on the season. She's dangerous in the base paths, but she's proven this season that she's also dangerous at the plate. She's got 44 hits on the year as well, leading the squad, along with 7 doubles, and she's crossed home plate 26 times. The leader of all players in this game. King, though, still looking for that first home run of the game, or of the season, excuse me. First 2 pitches a little far outside, so a 2-0 count here. And Cabana might have lost the handle on that one just a little bit. That'll go to the far outside. That one hits the top of the zone, so 3-1. And that one a little too low, and Bailey King, they'll put her right where they don't want her. Bailey King now in the base paths. Obviously she is behind the runner, Caitlin Province, and that'll be enough to merit a circle visit for the Reddies. It will not be head coach Joe Worthington, though. It looks to be assistant coach Danny Ryan. So not looking to be a substitution here, just trying to calm down her pitcher. The Reddies still hold a 3-score lead. But now with 2 runners on base for the Tigers, it is starting to get a little bit more dangerous for the Tigers, as now the 3-hole Emily Reed heads up to the plate. She leads this team in home runs with 9 on the season, and very close to the top of the GAC in that as well. Tied for 3rd in the conference, looking to go for double digits here. Last time Reed was out on the plate, it was a foul out for her. It was a fly out for her. And you're seeing Cabana be very particular with her pitches on Reed, just making sure that she doesn't give her a nice easy pitch right down the middle. Reed, that one has some power, and it's going to go right to the top of the Tiger Fieldhouse. And you have to imagine that Fieldhouse has taken a beating with how many foul balls that have been hit out there. Reed, that one will hit Province. And so they'll call her safe at 3rd. Now here's Reed, and she'll run back to 1st. What a sequence of events for the Tigers. Just can't make the play is shortstop Jay Albiter. She'll get a piece of Province, and then Province will get a piece of home plate. Ouachita, they trail now by just 2 after that sequence, and then Bailey King on 3rd base as well. They'll also advance Emily Reed to 2nd base. So now 2 runners in scoring position for Ouachita, and the tides have very much turned in Ouachita's favor. And now with a chance to tie the score up with a hit, here's Marley Huddleston. She'll foul that one off, but it had the power. Oh, 1 count here for Huddleston. Her sister has been seen warming up over in the Tiger bullpen. Jersey Cabana in the circle, trying to get out of a pinch here. She'll pop that one up over the outfield wall. Marley Huddleston, that's a 3-1 home run, and the Tigers take the lead here in the 3rd inning. Huddleston just found her ball, and she knows exactly where to put it, right beyond that wall. And that's 2 home runs in the game, 1 by each team. And this one now in favor of the Tigers. And with no outs on the board, they are in danger of doing even more damage here in the bottom of the 3rd. And unfortunately, that might be the day for right-handed pitcher Jersey Cabana, as now getting some time warming up in the circle will be Presley Applegate. We'll tell you a little bit about her as you guys get some time to chill out after that home run sequence. So we'll be right back here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law.
At the time, I just wasn't thinking. I used social media to vent. I wish I would have thought about the effects of scaring people. I didn't mean for that to happen. People took it as a terrorist threat. The university got shut down. I got arrested by the FBI. And now, I don't know what my future looks like. I search my name on the web almost every day and look at the stuff. It's not going away. Think before you post.
For years, we've said we'll be on your side, by your side.
We all stand by that promise.
And I'm proud to be a part of a team of attorneys who are prepared
To be on your side and by your side.
So if you've been injured,
We'll be on your side, by your side.
And with a new pitcher on the mound for the Reddies, the Tigers, with still no outs on the board, look to expand this one-score lead built off the back of Marley Huddleston's home run just a moment ago. And that's a swing and a miss by Remington Adams to start off the count. Last time she was at the plate, she got an RBI as well for the first score of the game for the Tigers. It's an 0-2 count for Adams, a nice quick start for junior Presley Applegate out of Pittsburgh, Texas. Adams, and she'll hit that one right to the glove of number 9, Mackenzie Williams. And that'll be the first out of the inning for Ouachita. Now here's senior Jesselyn Ahrens for the Tigers. She's batting .264 on the year. Wants to talk to her coach, making sure that she's got the right strategy going up against this new pitcher. Looking a little bit more into Applegate on the year. This is her 22nd appearance. She's only made one start on the year. She's pitched 35 and 2/3 innings, but now make it 36 after that first out. She's got a whip of 1.51 and an ERA of 2.55. Just another addition to this talented pitcher's room for Henderson State. Ahrens watches that one go by. 2-1 count for the senior. Last time she was up at the plate, it was a fly out. She puts a bat on it and gets it down out in deep left field. She's going for 2 bases and slides right into second. And Ouachita, the hitting frenzy continues here from Pete Langston Field. And with Ahrens in scoring position, yet another great try here for Jordan Merritt. Last time she was up at the plate, it was a ground out for her, looking to change the tide here. And what a way to do it with a runner in scoring position. This Ouachita team today not being shy with those bats. Just a little too high on that pitch. So Applegate, a 2-1 start in this count, still 2 outs away from the end of the inning. Ouachita, plenty of breathing room here. Swing and a miss for Merritt, so 2-2 for her. Looking to avoid the strikeout. That one eludes the glove of the Henderson catcher, and that's just enough to give Ahrens another base. On the season, Jesselyn Ahrens now, she's 6 for 7 on stolen base attempts, and with a position now even farther into scoring position. We'll see what happens. Merritt gets a bat to it. The grab is made, but cannot get the throw to first. Jesselyn Ahrens in the process puts the Tigers up by 2. And Jordan Merritt will take yet another base for the Tigers.
Now batting, catcher Emma Scales.
This Ouachita team continues this incredible run in this inning. They give themselves the insurance run. Now here's Emma Scales. Looking for the bunt. Now you might see that infield start to move in a little bit. And the throw to first to try to pick off Merritt. It's not in time. Scales now a 1-1 count. Here's Applegate. Swing and a miss for Scales. 1-2 for her. Reddy's desperately in need of an out here to stop the bleeding. That one too far outside for Applegate. 2-2 for the junior pitcher. The Reddies have allowed 5 runs in this inning. Swing and a miss for Scales, and that's going to send her to the dugout. That's 2 strikeouts in the game for the catcher, and that'll set up Olivia C., the lefty, for the Tigers. Batting .208 on the season. This is at bat number 26. Applegate trying to catch her on the outside, but misses the zone. She'll foul that one off past the third baseline. Applegate, that's another ball, just a little too low below the strike zone. So now 1 away from another walk for her. And the slap hit over to the left side makes an easy throw and an easy catch for the Reddies. And finally, they'll stop the bleeding, but not before the Tigers go up 6-2 in the bottom of the third. We'll be back for the fourth here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
If you love them enough to suck the snot out of their nose at 4 a.m., then surely you'll check NHTSA.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
And we're back for some more Tigers softball action. Ouachita going up 6-2 in that last frame. Now we'll see what they can do here against the Henderson order. Going up against Josie Golden, the junior out of North Little Rock, Arkansas. Katie Amador still out in the circle for Ouachita. Look for Coach Jackson to keep her in as long as he can. So far this season, she has been one of the quality pitchers in the Great American Conference. She'll put a bat to it, but that one right to the glove of Caitlin Province. She won't let the sun bother her there. Sun starting to go even further down into the sky. You can see there that really it's only in that outfield right now. Starting to go below the hill right here behind home plate. And see, the best part about this crowd, Mike, is you can really hear the calls by Coach Jackson. You hear that 5-1-3 as it's fouled off right behind the net. Here's Jay Albiter, the shortstop for the Reddies. Amador, that one right past her knees. Amador, that one just a little far outside. Puts a bat to it and fouls it off right behind the net. So now Amador one strike away from getting the first out of this inning. And she'll put a bat to it. That one's got some distance, but what a grab! Out in right field. Emily Reed. She'll go to the ground and slow to get up on the play. She'll show the ball. She'll say, I got it. But prayers for her, making sure she's okay. Coach Jackson will run out there. Along with the Ouachita athletic trainer, making sure she's okay. I mean, what a grab by Reed, but just falling to the ground. Maybe possibly falling on her neck there. Prayers that everything's okay. She looks like she's moving around, but we're going to take a quick break while they check on Emily Reed. But we'll be right back here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
The central and midwestern U.S. averages more than 850 tornadoes each year, and lately, the number of floods has been rising in the region too. So chances are, there will be more twisters and floods near here again. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are, you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has all the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
And after the break, Reed out there in right field walking around, so she looks to be okay after a spectacular grab by her. She'll grab it and fall straight on her face to the ground. But sometimes you have to make those effort plays to win, and now the Tigers, with 2 outs in the inning, look to get the final one and send themselves back to the plate. Coach Jackson talking to his team a little bit more before the end of this break. He'll also discuss with the umpires. Right now, looking like it's a discussion about whether Reed came down with it or not, and if she might have lost it after falling to the ground. If it is ruled a catch, still a miraculous play by her, but if not, still her ability to contort her body just enough to at least grab it. She did not, if she didn't fully come down with it. Still some more deliberation in the infield. Umpire continuing the discussion here. Now you see players walking around, everybody checking on Reed, and she will head to the dugout. And that'll send out number 9, Sierra Kemp, the freshman from Valley View, Texas, out into the right field spot for the Tigers. That grab is ruled an out for now. We'll see what the ruling is. And rightfully so, Reed has to go spend some time in that dugout. I mean, when you have a fall like that, you just want to make sure, get her fully checked out by the athletic trainers. So that one fully ruled an out. The discussion there actually was not on whether it was an out or not. Reed did fully come down with it. It was more on whether Reed was going to come out or not. And unfortunately, Reed will head to the dugout. Sierra Kemp back in for her. And you know, if I'm Coach Jackson, I'll take a quick substitution for an out. That one, an easy ground out for Bailey King, and the throw is made. Ouachita, following a miraculous catch by Emily Reed, gets that second out and gets the third on the ground out. So we'll be right back as the Tigers take to the plate on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. back up at the top of the lineup for Ouachita as Caitlin Province. She'll take a couple swings at it here against pitcher Presley Applegate. That one right down the middle for a strike. Province, the native of Cave City, Arkansas. A few weeks ago, Coach Jackson actually bringing the entire Ouachita softball team to Province's hometown to clean up from some of the tornado damage there. So just another example of just the outreach that this softball team has done and how great their chemistry has grown over the year, and that's led to some wins on the year. Right now in the GAC, they sit 7-16, 16-27 overall. That is an improvement over last season, as that's a swing and a miss, and Province, she'll head back to the dugout. That'll set up Bailey King here at the plate for Ouachita. So far on the season, King comes into this one leading the Tigers with batting average with a .336. And King, known for her speed in this GAC, we'll see here if she can put a bat on it and show why she is tied for the lead on this team in stolen bases. That one just too far to the outside, so 2-2 here for Applegate. And the ground out to first. King unable to make it there in time. So that's 2 outs in the inning for Ouachita. And Emily Reed, after that last miraculous grab out in the outfield, the lineup change will be made, and so quickly Sierra Kemp heading back to the dugout for Ouachita. Emily Reed, not a player you want to keep out of this lineup for very long. She's tied for 3rd in the Great American Conference in home runs on the season. That bat has some fire under it. You also look at the Ouachita athletic trainer just confirming with the umpire that Reed is okay. That fall was scary for her, but she looks to be moving around completely fine as she'll step up in the right side batter's box. Here's Applegate. Reed, she'll put a bat to it and put it right down in just around the spot where she fell. She'll put it down and she'll get thrown out at third base. Just a little greedy trying to get the triple. And that'll be the 3rd out of the inning. Coach Jeff Jackson, he's talking to the umpire. He says, hey, that might have been interference. But nevertheless, that'll send us to a break. Emily Reed cannot get the triple after the nice hit to the outfield right side. And that'll send us to another break. We'll be right back here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law.
At Berry & Turnage, we specialize in bringing the law to your corner. We are dedicated to understanding what results you want and to helping you understand what actions we can take on your behalf. With over 30 years of experience and a proven track record of success, Berry & Turnage is here to lead you down a path to the results you need. We will work with you every step of the way to make sure that you understand the choices you are making and feel empowered to make them. Barry and Turnage. Serious injuries require serious attorneys.
And we're back at Pete C. Langston Field as the lineup turns over for Henderson. Hillary Akers takes to the plate. Last time she was here, you remember when she hit that one over the outfield wall on the left side, so now she'll look to repeat that. Akers, the leader on this Henderson State team in batting average. She came into this one with a .389. That one a little high for Katie Amador. And she's going to send Akers to first base on the walk. It's going to be an infield meeting. And that looks to be the day for Katie Amador. A great performance up to now. She's kept Ouachita in the lead, but now that'll start the day for Carly Burrow. We'll tell you a little bit more about her season after the break as she warms up here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
There is a road laid out for me.
First night here, but Amy seems cool.
Leading down to the river. I am blind, but I need not see.
What do you think?
I know this road is there for me. If I'm really free, take me down to the river and walk.
If you want to win in every arena of college life, go D2. Make it yours.
And welcome back here to Pete C. Langston Field, where the day is starting for Carly Burrow, the sophomore pitcher out of Paragould, Arkansas. Graduated from Greene County Tech. On the season for Burrow, she's got a 4.17 ERA. This will be, if she can get the out here, will be her 44th inning pitch. She's pitched 43 2/3. And she'll face the two-hole of this Henderson State lineup, center fielder Justine Birch. I'd like to thank Nathaniel Hollis for bringing me some water and some cough drops. I know all the hard work that they do in the trailer, so for them to be able to bring me some stuff to make sure I'm all right up here, it means a lot. Burrow, she'll find the zone. So a 1-1 count here for the sophomore. And Scales, way to get in front of it there, and she'll keep Akers on first base. Two-one count here for Burrow. Finds the outside of the zone that time, so 2-2 here for the sophomore. She'll look to close out a batter here. So far in this one, Birch, she's picked up a hit before in her 2 at-bats. And Birch just past the glove of Remington Adams. And what a play by Jesselyn Ahrens. She'll make it at third, and that's going to send Akers back to the dugout. Akers staying out there might have been safe, but from what it looked like, the referee did put his fist up signaling an out. This one starting to get a little bit heated here at PT Langston Field, and for good reason. This is the Battle of the Ravine, the third matchup of the season between these two teams, the third in this series. Ouachita, they won the first 2 back on March 11th, and now here on May 9th, after multiple reschedules, we are back here for this third matchup. Henderson looking to salvage 1 win out of the series. Here's Macy Hoskins, sophomore out of Bryan, Arkansas. No outs on the board with 2 runners in scoring position. The game-tying run is on second base here in the top of the 5th. Puts a bat to it, and Ahrens, she'll make the cross pitch. She'll make the cross field throw. And Merritt, she'll make the put out at first. So 1 out in the inning. Carly Burrow in a pinch here will look to keep Henderson off the board. Burrow, that one a little too high and inside. Weather starting to cool off a little bit here in Arkadelphia as the sun goes behind the trees. She'll put a bat to it after trying to check her swing. So that'll be that will be labeled as a foul. One pitch for Burrow. Misses on the bottom outside corner. And Hoskins, she'll foul it off to the left side this time. 1 strike away as Burrow from retiring another batter this inning. Just 2 outs away are the Tigers. Still in a pinch here is Burrow. That one will elude Scales. She'll make the throw, but that is not in time. Hillary Akers, she'll score for Henderson on the steal of home after that pitch eludes the grasp of Scales. after Akers. She made it to third on that interference call. She'll now cross home plate, now just one run away from tying it up here. And the throw to first is made, now to home plate, and she's safe. What a slide that time by Justine Birch. The Tigers get the out, but relinquish the run and tie it up at 6 apiece. And you would not want anything different from the Battle of the Ravine here on a beautiful Wednesday night in Arkadelphia, Arkansas. All knotted up at 6 apiece, 2 outs on the board here in the top of the 5th. She'll pop it up. Remington Adams, all she's got to do is grab it. Ouachita ends the inning on the flyout, but not before Henderson State evens it up at 6. We'll be back for Ouachita here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
Even the mighty might not see it coming. It's prediabetes, and it captures 1 in 3 adults. But you can escape. Take the 1-minute prediabetes risk test to know where you stand and prevent or delay type 2 diabetes. Be your own hero on smartphones everywhere at doihaveprediabetes.org.
And we're back here in this matchup here from P.T. Langston Field. This one all knotted up at 6 apiece between the Reddies of Henderson State and the Tigers of Ouachita Baptist. Stepping into the circle for another inning of work, here's Presley Applegate. She'll face off against the 4-hole Marley Huddleston for the Tigers. Huddleston, last time she was at the plate, she put one right beyond the outfield wall for a 3-1 home run. A little bit of an infield meeting here for Applegate. She was able to find the zone on that last pitch with an 0-1 count now. And she puts a bat to it, but she'll foul it off behind her to the right side. Two 2-1 pitch. Here's Applegate. And Burrow, she'll hit the back net on the foul, and then it'll also get a piece of that crowd mic, as you hear. And a good battle here between pitcher and batter. Huddleston continues to foul off these easy pitches. Staying in there for that one. And she found it earlier, able to put it past that outfield wall. Swing and a miss for Huddleston, and she'll head back to the dugout. That sets up now Remington Adams to the serenading of Brandon Lake as her walk-up song. She'll foul that one off to the right side hill as it starts to roll back down the hill behind P.T. Langston Field. the native of Farmington, Arkansas. So far today, she's picked up a hit and an RBI in her 2 at-bats. Adams wisely watches that one go by. 2-1 for the junior. Three-one count. Umpire will call time. Looks like it might have been some sort of infraction. Henderson will use this as a second to meet with their infield. And now head coach Joel Worthington, he'll go out and talk to his team. As soon as we figure out what the call is here, we'll let you know. So far, a 3-1 count for Adams. Applegate now with very little wiggle room. And he's going to call that one a strike right on the inside for Adams. So now a full count. Here's the junior Applegate with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss for Adams, and that's 2 strikeouts in a row for Presley Applegate. Now here's Jesselyn Ahrens looking to change the tide for this Ouachita team and take some momentum away from this Henderson squad, who was able to put up 2 runs in that last frame. Applegate, she'll find the very far corner of the zone. Ahrens looking to change the tide for Ouachita. 2-1 pitch. Right down the middle is Applegate, so 1 away from sending Ouachita back to the dugout. Ahrens, she'll foul that one off to the left side. She'll live to swing another day. And they're going to say she didn't check her swing in time, so Ahrens, that's 3 strikeouts in a row for Applegate. And that'll send us to another break.
Sandra.
Ouachita unable to take back the lead, and so we're still knotted up at 6 here at Pete Langston Field on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
adopted in 2019. I remember when they first came to us, Michael was already a teenager. The whole cliche of they're so lucky to have you guys, and it's the other way around. They have changed our family for the better. They chose to love us. They didn't have to. They chose us. Family.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org.
On campuses nationwide, the NCAA is making transformative changes for student athletes. While they pursue their biggest dreams, we're launching new initiatives to help them. Life-changing education opportunities are just the start. The NCAA is providing enhanced mental health services. We're guaranteeing scholarships and tuition and expanding access to healthcare. Visit ncaa.org/change to learn more.
Carly Burrow out in the circle for her second full inning of work. Here from PT Langston Field, I'm Isaac Bourne. Here narrating the action. Here from the very dwindling sunlight hours of Arkadelphia, Arkansas. And that one goes right past her feet. Is that one low for Burrow to start off the count? Still some natural light here in Arkadelphia, Arkansas, but very much dwindling as we cross the 7:30 mark. Up at the plate is Rayleigh Carey for the Reddies here in the 6 hole. And Adams, she'll get to the ground and tries to make the throw, but she'll keep it with her. Smart play by Adams to just allow the one run. And sometimes as a shortstop, you have to make those difficult decisions. That time, Remy Adams just will get on top of it and prevent the double. The bunt goes up and Scales can't put a glove to it. Just eluding her grasp barely. And so living to swing another day is the batter in the 7 hole, Josie Golden, the designated player for this Reddies team. Game still all evened up at 6 apiece. That one high for Burrow. We'll foul that one off as well. So now Burrow, advantage in the count, 1-2. A pair of pitchers also warming up in the Tiger bullpen if needed. That'll be number 77, Tuesday Melton, along with number 14 for the Tigers, Haley McAdams. And she'll put a bat to it, lofts it into shallow outfield. An odd sequence of events there. None of the Ouachita players able to make the fly out, but quick thinking that time by one of them three to make the throw to second base. So the status quo will remain the status quo. Runner on first. They will have that clinic at second base hold up the runner. Here's Jay Albiter at the plate. That one high for Burrow. Here's Burrow, 1-1 pitch. Right down the third base line, but they're going to call that one just barely foul. And lucky for the Tigers, because that one looked like it could have been 3. One-two pitch for Burrow. And that one lofted into foul territory on the right side. So, very productive plate appearance so far for number 21, Jay Albiter. She's yet to do something with it, but this battle with Burrow keeps her in the running for it. Scales, she'll make the throw out to second, and Remington Adams, she'll get her glove to it as that one just barely is going to stay in the infield. Albiter, she'll foul it off once again, staying alive in this count, continuing to make Burrow fight for this one. Also another pitcher, Cody Batchelor, also getting some pitches in the Tiger bullpen. 2-2 pitchers, Burrow. She puts a bat to it and she's gonna put it down into deep left field as the Reddies take the lead. Umpire will call her safe at second base as Josie Golden will cross home. Henderson State here early in the 6th inning will go up 7-6. Now another runner in scoring position with just one out on the board. Sets up the 9-hole for Henderson State. Mackenzie Williams on the season, she's had 10 RBIs, looking for number 11 with Albiter in scoring position here. The back half of this Henderson State lineup making crucial plays here in the 6th inning. And the slap hit will go right down the middle. And some great base running by Henderson State as Williams, the distraction between second and first is going to allow Albiter to take home plate, and the Reddies go up 8-6 here in the top of the 6th. And continuing to see head coach Jeff Jackson, that dialogue with the umpire. The Tigers have had problems with the umpires all night. Just another sequence not in favor of Coach Jackson, and he's looking to talk again. Henderson State now with the lead and a runner on third. Ouachita cannot get the throw out at second and will allow another runner home. The worst of both worlds on that play. Head coach Joel Worthington looking like he's going to make a substitution out at third. No, he will not, but that will be a substitution for the Tigers. Number 7, Maggie Huddleston will take to the circle, and we'll tell you about her season after the break here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
Whether you realize it or not, you see the work of Bats and Signs all around Arkadelphia. When you see the Badger equipment trailer on the way to a Badger game, Bats and Signs did that. When you're watching the Badgers, Tigers, or Reddies and see the signage that just really makes their facilities pop, Bats and Signs did that too. You see the signage in downtown Arkadelphia, on the campuses of Ouachita and Henderson, or the sign in your neighbor's yard supporting a candidate or their favorite Badger? Yep, Bats and Sign did that too. Longtime residents and supporters of all things Arkadelphia called Mark, Jared, Chris, or Ryan at Bats and Signs today to see what they can do for you.
Mom was always very self-sufficient, but we started noticing things were off.
I was forgetting my responsibilities at work.
I told Mom we should visit a doctor.
Alzheimer's. It was hard to hear that.
Early detection gave us time to seek information and support as a family. I've never felt more connected with Mom.
If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together.
And welcome back as Maggie Huddleston takes to the plate for Ouachita. On the season, she's got a 6.78 ERA. She's had 10 strikeouts. And with an out here, she will have pitched 22 innings. She's going up against the one hole for this Henderson State team, Hillary Akers. Not the time for this lineup to turn over and face the leader in batting average on the season with a .389 coming into this one. Akers hit a home run earlier, and now she's got a runner on third as well. Scales, she'll let that one go, and Williams will take home, and the Tigers go up and the Reddies go up 3 here at Pete Langston Field. This high-scoring contest continuing to produce even more runs. Now no runners on base for Huddleston. We'll see what happens here. Akers out to Aarons, and she'll make the easy throw. A much needed out for the Tigers now, just one away from stopping the bleeding here. But first they'll have to face the 2-hole of this lineup, Justine Birch. The senior out of Greenbrier, Arkansas, will look to disrupt things even more for the Tigers. Starting to get just a little bit chilly out here at Pete Langston Field as the sun goes down and the temperature starts to drop. She'll get a piece of it right into the Ouachita bullpen. Wind has died down since earlier in this one. You see the flag, you might see the flag out in center field. It is not blowing as much anymore. Here's Huddleston. That one high. Sister to Marley Huddleston, the one who hit the home run earlier Maggie Huddleston, also hailing from B Branch, Arkansas. This time, though, transferring from Central Baptist College. And that one goes high, and will get a big old piece of our crowd mic. (3-1) for Huddleston. 2 strikes away from retiring the inning. And that one too high for her. And that sends another runner to the bases. This time Justine Birch will take first base. And now in the 3-hole, here's Macy Hoskins. So far in the game, she's had 3 at-bats, but nothing to show for them. A ground out and 2 flyouts. (1-0) pitch. Huddleston. That one too high for Scales. And taking second base that time was Justine Birch. That makes that her 20th base stolen on the season. She's 20 for 22 on the year. Here's the 2-0 pitch for Maggie Huddleston. That one also high for Scales. So 3-0 count for Maggie Huddleston. She'll look to change the tides here. Going to get some motivation from her second baseman, Bailey King. Some deliberation here between head coach Joel Worthington and the umpire. Maybe some confusion with the count right now. Count is 3-0 as we have it, unless things change, but right now it is 3-0. 3 balls, no strikes. Here's Huddleston. She'll look to change that, though. And Huddleston finds the top of the zone that time. A much-needed strike for the senior. The graduate student out of B Branch, Arkansas. We'll see what she does here. And she finds the bottom of the zone that time. And Huddleston, she's battled back from the trenches of 3-0. And now with a full count, this puts some pressure here on the Reddies. Tigers trying to stop the bleeding. Here's Huddleston. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. But the dropped third strike. Tragic sequence of events for Ouachita cannot end the inning despite the Maggie Huddleston strikeout. And after that, runners on first and third for the Reddies. That sets up the 4-hole in Josie Copeland. Huddleston looking to repeat that same performance this time. Finds the outside of the zone. crucial position here for Ouachita. 0-1 pitch. That one's going to be popped into the infield, and Bailey King able to make the grab. Tigers stop the bleeding, but not before they go down 9-6. And now here, coming up the bottom of the 6th, and we'll see what happens here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
I'm Attorney Taylor King. For years, you've heard us say we'll be on your side, by your side.
I'm Attorney Austin King. At Taylor King Law, we stand by that promise.
And I'm Attorney Maggie King Davis. I'm proud to be a part of a team of dedicated professionals who are prepared
to be on your side and by your side when you need us most.
If you've been injured, contact the Taylor King Law Firm.
And we, and more, will be on your side, by your side.
I've heard people say Ouachita.
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 Is it pronounced Ouachita?
Searching for Ouachita Baptist University.
Back in Texas, everybody pronounces it Wichita, but really, it's Ouachita.
Ouachita. Ouachita.
How would you pronounce it?
Ouachita.
Ouachita.
It's Ouachita Baptist University. Get it right.
It's Ouachita, people. It's Ouachita.
Ouachita.
And starting off the inning for Ouachita, Jordan Merritt here in the 7-hole for the Tigers. Ouachita, they go down 9-6 in the top of the 6th, and so they're looking to even the odds here. That one right across the midsection of Merritt, and that'll go for a strike. Oh-2 pitch, Applegate looking to retire the batter as Merritt finds the gap in the middle, and she'll take first to start the inning. What a way to start for Ouachita. And a lineup substitution for the Tigers. Coming in number 9, Sierra Kemp. She came in earlier for 1 out for Emily Reed out in right field, but before she was able to slot into that 3-hole, Reed was slotted promptly back in, and now Kemp now with her first at-bat of the game. Looking at Kemp on the season, she's got a .412 batting average. She's had 3 RBIs and 4 runs. And now Jordan Merritt on the bases. She's tied for first on this team in stolen bases. She's 10 for 13 on the season. And Merritt, she'll barely get a hand on first base as that throw quickly to first almost catches her. Swing and a miss for Kemp. So now 1-2 count for Applegate. Kemp will wisely watch that one go by her to the outside. Still 2-2 count, advantage pitcher. Kemp, she'll put a bat to it and keep it alive. 2-2 count still for the Tigers. Earlier this week, you might have seen a nice pond out past the gate as Kemp's going to foul that one out. And that was because of the heavy rain that came down this past weekend. But luckily things have started to dry out a little bit here on campus, and you don't have a Lake Ouachita just about everywhere across campus. Kemp, she'll put a bat to it, but it's going to go high out into right field. And that's going to keep Merritt at first. And the first out of the inning for the Tigers on the fly out there. Looks like another lineup substitution for Ouachita coming in now, number 22, Kennedy Wilkie. She'll substitute in for the 9-hole Olivia C. Wilkie, so far this season, she's had a solid season at the plate. 189 batting average with 3 RBIs and 5 runs. Looking to make something happen for the Tigers. That one high and outside. 1-1 count. Here's Applegate. And Wilkie watches that one go past her shins. And that'll be an easy steal for Jordan Merritt. Actually, they'll credit that one as a wild pitch, so Merritt will take second on the wild pitch. Wilkie swing and a miss. And what an athletic play that time for Mackenzie Williams, just barely able to grab it and keep Jordan Merritt at second. She is in scoring position. Here's Wilkie at the plate, 2-2 pitch. And that one's got some power, but the easy throw and catch will be made by Mackenzie Williams and number 11 for the Reddies, Brooke Johnson. So now with 2 outs on the board and a runner on third, the lineup turns over as Kaylin Province takes to the plate. Province, that one's got some power as it hits the back net on the left side. And Henderson fans not happy about that one. It barely misses, low and outside for Applegate. And another one low and outside, so 2-1 here for Presley Applegate. That one high for her, so 3-1, and Province. We'll see what she does here. Province puts a bat to it and she'll foul it off to the left side, so now a full count. 2 outs, 2 strikes, 3 balls. Something has to give here. The Tigers hoping it's not a strikeout with Province. Meanwhile, Reddy's hoping that they can send Ouachita to the dugout scoreless in this inning. Province swing and a miss, and Applegate retires the inning. Henderson State, they'll keep Ouachita off the board despite multiple efforts to get to the plate. Ouachita trails 9-6 heading into the final inning here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
Owned by OBU alumni, Java Primo is the official coffee house of Ouachita Tiger football. At Java Primo, amazing coffee is just the beginning. Try our great options at breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and don't forget about our amazing desserts. Also, Shop Java Primo's gift selection 24/7 online at javaprimo.com.
Go Tigers! Go Tigers!
I'm Rex Horn, the Interim Executive Director of the Arkansas Baptist State Convention, and today I'm joined by my friend Dylan, who is an attorney with the Arkansas Baptist Foundation with an important word for you.
The foundation is here to help you support your Ouachita Tigers. If you'd like to create an estate plan that supports Ouachita and its mission or learn about other giving opportunities, please contact us using the information below.
And welcome back to Pete C. Langston Field. Back up in the circle for Ouachita, number 13, Cody Batchelor. This is her first time here today. This will be the fourth pitcher for Ouachita in this game. So now Batchelor looking to keep the Reddies off the board here so Ouachita can tie it up or take the lead going into the 7th inning. We've now eclipsed the 8 o'clock mark here at Pete C. Langston Field. The sun almost completely down as the lights are on. And here's Batchelor. She'll pitch to number 11, Brooke Johnson. On the season, Johnson, an even 200 batting average coming into this game. The senior from Rockwall, Texas, has been a solid presence at first base today. Swing and a miss. And it's an 0-2 count here for Batchelor. What a start here for her. The junior out of Poyen, Arkansas. And that's a foul. They're going to say Johnson just barely got a piece of it, so a 1-2 count for Batchelor. 0-2 pitch. Here's Cody Batchelor. Johnson yet again looks like she'll foul it off her leg. And the umpire going to give her a second to walk that one off. Batchelor coming into this one. She's pitched 16 innings and with a 4.38 ERA. She's allowed 20 hits and struck out 13 batters, going for 14 here. Johnson, she'll put that one right in the hands of Bailey King, who makes the easy play to Jordan Merritt at first. That's one out, just two more to go for Ouachita to keep Henderson off the board. Looking to change those odds, catcher Rayleigh Carey. She'll take to the plate. She's batting on the season, .258. And she'll foul that one off beyond the third baseline. Oh, 1 pitch. Here's Batchelor. And Adams able to stop it, but can't make the throw to first. That one looked like it got a piece of her knee. But Adams, that still is incredible placement that time, able to get down and keep it from going past her. It'll be a substitution for the Reddies. Coming in for the runner, number 7, McKenna D'Onofrio. Up to the plate now, here's Josie Golden, the junior out of North Little Rock, Arkansas. Batchelor Puts it right down the middle for the first pitch and the first strike of the count. And a swing and a miss, that time for Golden. They'll make the throw to second. But stealing is D'Onofrio. She'll take second base, so now with a runner in scoring position and one out on the board, here's Golden. Looking down an 0-2 hole. Bachelor 0-2 pitch. And that one fouled off to the right, but Jordan Merritt able to grab it, so that's 2 outs with a runner on second, Henderson State. They'll look here to bring one more home and hit double-digit scoring. Meanwhile, stepping up here is Jay Albiter. That one low for Bachelor. Still some pitchers warming up in the bullpen for Ouachita. Just lightly warming up over there, Haley McAdams. And nice pitch that time by Bachelor. She finds it high. One pitch for Bachelor. And she catches the outside corner. One strike away here from keeping Henderson off the board here in this 7th inning. 1-2, here's Bachelor. And she'll foul it off to the right side. Good wherewithal that time by Albiter to stay in this one. And she'll put a bat to it. And Province can't make the diving catch, and that's going to send a run home for Henderson State. They go up 4 here in the 7th inning, and that's just incredible placement that time by Albiter. Just finds the gap, and Caitlin Province just nearly able to make the diving catch. But that'll prolong the inning here from Pete Langston Field and keep Ouachita from going back to the plate. Here's Mackenzie Williams now. The lefty will look to make something happen here with another runner in scoring position. And she'll try to bunt it off, but she'll put it right behind her. So that puts the count at 1-1. Can't find the zone that time is Bachelor. 2-1. That one high and outside and inside. Bachelor trying to end off this inning here. Three-1 for Bachelor. And that's going to be a walk for Cody Batchelor, her first of the game. And that'll turn the lineup over. And now here's Hillary Akers. So far today, she's got a hit and 2 RBIs to go with a home run earlier. That went outside for Batchelor. Emma Scales wants to go out and talk to her pitcher a little bit. Crucial at bat here for Ouachita. Here's Batchelor to Akers. That one high. 1-1 count here for Batchelor. Akers gets a bat to it, and so now that'll put her in a hole. 1-2 for Akers. The sophomore here will look to keep away from the strikeout. Batchelor, on the other hand, wants to end this inning, end this frame off with a bang. Akers shall stay alive on the chop to the left side. Akers shall get a bat to it, and the flip to second is made. Remington Adams makes the grab, and Ouachita will hold Henderson to just 1 run in the inning. And now their backs are against the wall. They trail 10-6 going into the final frame. They'll need 4 runs to tie, 1 to win here on the final frame here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
That's a timeout on betting. It completely changed the game, and you didn't even notice. Let me break it down for you. Betting ads are applying full court pressure and getting you to play the game. Many of you are falling for it and losing big money. Addiction is happening in some more than others. Now players are getting harassed by bettors. And we all know that's not how the game is won. So it's on us to be good teammates and draw the line to stay ahead of betting consequences.
Visit the Ouachita campus store for all your Tiger apparel, merchandise, and gifts. If you need something to wear to show your Tiger pride, stop by the Ouachita campus store on the bottom floor of the Evans Student Center to grab a t-shirt, sweatshirt, polo, or more. If you can't stop by the store on campus, visit us online at bookstore.obu.edu. Make your purchase and we'll send it to you. Support the Tigers by checking out the Ouachita campus store. Go Tigers.
Back in the circle for Henderson State to start off this final frame, Presley Applegate. She'll go up against here number 21, Bailey King, in the 2-hole for Ouachita. King looking to start off a rally here in the bottom of the 7th. They trail by 4. The sophomore from Commerce, Oklahoma, leads Ouachita coming into this game in batting average, .336 on the season. Bailey, that's a swing, and she'll foul it off behind her. 0-2 count for the sophomore. That one low and outside for Applegate. And King, she'll foul it off right behind her, right past the shoulder of Dr. Ace Collins. Watching from afar behind me on the hill behind PT Langston Field. King, 1-2 count. She'll look to battle back here. And Applegate will lock her up on the inside. And King will head to the dugout. That's 1 of 3 to keep Ouachita from going 3-0 in this series. Now up to the plate, Emily Reed. As mentioned before, she leads this Ouachita team in home runs, 3rd in the Great American Conference on the season with 9. And I bet she would not be upset with number 10 here if she could get it. Tigers trail by 4. That one goes a little low for Applegate. The sophomore out of Benton, Arkansas here in the batter's box. That one on the inside. Applegate was trying to lock her up there, but just a little too far on the inside. Reed will check her swing, but that one's still in the bottom outside corner of the zone. Applegate, that one too far on the inside. 3-1 here. Reed, she puts the bat to it, and it's down out in left field. She'll try to go for 2, but she'll hold up at first. Wisely so, as last time Reed tried to go for more than 1 extra base. She was tagged out at 3rd. Now up to the plate here is Marley Huddleston. She had a homer earlier, and we'll see what she can do in the batter's box now. The Anderson State catcher Rayleigh Carey on guard with Reed. So far today, she's already stolen a base. That one high and outside. Starting off the count 2-0 against Marley Huddleston. Here's the junior. She bats an even .333 on the season. That one just a little low and outside. So now a 3-0 hole for pitcher Presley Applegate. The infield going to meet with their pitcher, giving her some much needed encouragement. After the umpire calls time, we're back up and going. 3-0 pitch. Here's Applegate. That one high and outside once again, and Marley Huddleston will take first. And that'll be a substitution in the bases. Coming in for Marley Huddleston, that looks to be number 5, Lakin Golden, the freshman out of Carlisle, Arkansas. Infield having another meeting with their junior pitcher. Now a runner in scoring position. The tying run on deck for Ouachita. Just one out on the board. Now here's Remington Adams. She puts a bat to it and she'll foul it off to the right side. That one had some power, but just in the wrong direction. Some confusion. They'll go get another ball, and we'll resume play. Adams, she'll foul it off right in the same position. You've got to give credit to freshman Paige Gunn. She's been running to go get these all game. Gets about home plate, then has to turn right back around and grab the foul ball in just about the same spot she got the last one. 0-2 count for Adams. That one high and outside. So Applegate, she'll prolong Adams' trip to the plate for now. Adams, she'll put a bat to it, but it'll go off to the left side. And in positions like this, you have to love leaders like Remington Adams who know when to swing and when to hold up. That time, swings just to keep herself alive. That pitch might have been a little too far on the inside, but you cannot take any risks with 2 strikes and 1 out on the board in this final inning. Here's Presley Applegate looking to retire another batter. Adams, she'll pop it up into the outfield, and that one will go down into the glove of right fielder Josie Copeland. So now with 2 outs on the board, Henderson State looking to rally. That one goes past Ahrens for a strike. 0-1 count. Runner in scoring position in Emily Reed. Game-tying run still on deck for the Tigers. That would be Jordan Merritt. Here's Jesselyn Ahrens. That one to the outside. Applegate, 2-1 count here. And she finds the bottom corner of the zone. So now 1 strike away is Presley Applegate from retiring the Tigers for the night. And Applegate, that one too far to the outside. And folks, this is about as high stakes as you get in the count. 3-2 count, 2 outs on the board. 1 strike ends the game for Henderson. And Ahrens, she'll ground out to third, and Henderson State picks up the win. And they'll make the series 2-1 here from PT Langston Field. Ouachita, that 5-run inning back in the third, gave them the lead, but then the Henderson State winning trio of innings in the 5th, 6th, and 7th was enough to give them the 10-6 win here from PT Langston Field. And that'll be it here from Arkadelphia, Arkansas. I'm Isaac Bourne. Thank you all so much for tuning in tonight. Your final score, Henderson State 10, Ouachita 6. And we'll be back on Friday night as Southwestern Oklahoma State comes to town for a 3-game series that will continue into Saturday. But for now, this has been Isaac Bourne. Thank you for tuning in to the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law.
Visit the Ouachita campus store for all your Tiger apparel, merchandise, and gifts.
Hi, everybody. This is John Fanta with Fox Sports and the Big East Digital Network.
Hi, this is Brad Sham, voice of the
Cole Auerbach.
Kevin Kugler of Westwood One.
Hi, everybody. It's Pete Pranica of the Memphis Grizzlies and Fox Sports Southeast.
Hi, this is Chuck Swirsky with the Chicago Bulls, our flagship station, 670 The Score.
This is Kyle Peterson with ESPN. This is Tom Hart at ESPN and the SEC Network. Thanks for tuning in to the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.